Hello and welcome, my beautiful friends. How are you all doing? My name is Tanya, in case you don't know me, aka SCORPIONMIND, and I hope you're all doing great. And I hope you all took your necessary preparations to leave this 2020 year behind. And today I want to come at you with some prompts to think about last year, and you can take them and either think about them throughout your day, or also take them and write them down. Like take half an hour or something like that to really be in the zone where you are right now. Really doesn't matter too much, but where you are quiet, where nothing is really disturbing you. It would be best to put your phone somewhere where you don't hear it, where it's not disturbing you, and then to just really listen into yourself and reflect about everything that's happened this year. And I know it's been a crazy year, it's been a year full of events, and everything's been a little bit different. But that should not stop us from taking this opportunity to grow, because like you grow when you reflect on what you did, and then also what you did wrong, even though I don't like the notion of wrong, but what you could have done better, like where you could have stepped up your game, where you feel like there was more potential and you didn't really take it, so that you notice that. So whenever that situation comes back or something similar to that, you can take the step of, now I know how I want to react, because your values are in order and you actually know what your goals are. So now you know that you don't want to take that back into the next year. Okay, so before, I want you to close your eyes just for a little bit and start breathing, like start centering yourself so that everything starts to become a bit more slow, that you get more into the zone of projecting all the good things onto the new year, but also reflecting on what's been going on last year, how you're feeling right now, and just breathe and relax into your center, into yourself. Feel how your breath is going, deepen your breath. Make it very intentional and long and deep. Feel where it's maybe stopping in your throat, in your chest, in your belly. Let everything expand, and you want to be here for you, not for anybody else, but there's really time you can take for yourself. Because you already took the decision to click on this video, to reflect your year, and to grow stronger, to be more mindful, to be more intentional with your every decision, with everything that you're facing, with everything that you're feeling. Feel that your inside, your energy, your vibration is expanding, and it's surrounding you everywhere. It's not only you, it's not only your body, but it's like this layer that's outside of you, that's taking everything in, that's expanding until it's maybe touching the other people that are around you, the walls, the circle, the trees that are outside. And with every breath in, you are attracting the energy, this life force. And with every breath out, you are letting go a bit more of what has been, of the struggle, of the resentment, of the guilt that you're holding on to. Just feel into yourself, feel into your breathing, into your body, Maybe you'll feel a little bit of a tingling sensation. This is completely fine. Feel the fresh air entering your body through your nose, and the warm breath streaming out of your nose as well. Set an intention for this journaling session. And I want you to deepen your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And let everything go through your mouth. Again, in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Just sit here in complete stillness for a little bit longer. Let your breath go, flow just as it needs to. And whenever you're ready, open your eyes. Feel into your body, do whatever you need. If you need to stretch, expand, anything you really need. But this is really a beautiful place you can be in to start writing, to start journaling about this year and to reflect, because now you're in your center, now you're vulnerable, now you are tapping into your emotions, your thoughts without any distractions. So if you want to, you can take your journal and I'm gonna tell you the questions and you can always press stop here on this video and then just write away. And I want you to write down anything that comes to your mind. Really, it doesn't really have to make sense, doesn't have to tell a story, just let it flow out. And then afterwards, or even tomorrow or 2 days later, you can go back and read into it, but also you can just basically let it go. Okay? So the first question would be, how are you feeling right now? How are you feeling? The second question is, what did you like about this year? When did you have fun? The third question is, what did you learn? And also here, learning doesn't only have to be skills. Maybe it's also, what have you learned about yourself? What have you learned about other people? About the functioning of this world? Anything really. Next question. What was hard this year? Where did you have to push through? Where did you maybe have to battle a little bit? But what were the challenges this year for you? The next one, I want you to think about the downsides of this year. Like, what did you not like about this year? Were there some people who let you down? Was there something that you maybe also didn't like about yourself, or that you didn't like about the circumstances? Like, what has there been? Now, following up on the last question from your challenges, what have you learned about it? Can you see any positive things that come from it or that will come from it? Write it down. Now I want you to think about the people in your life. Who was there? What did they do? How did they support you? And then also think about, how did you support the people in your life? How did you contribute to others? Take your time. Right, the last two questions are also very powerful. What do you want to take from this year? Like all of your learning experiences, your growth experiences. What do you want to take from this year and project it or take it into the next year? What has made you feel powerful, emotional, supported? What do you want to have more of next year? And then the last question, what do you want to leave behind? You can go through all of the answer questions that you had before and see what you didn't like, what was too hard, what was too challenging, what your reactions were last year or the past couple experiences that you don't really like, that you don't want to continue, maybe some habits that you don't want to take with you into this next year, into this new era of your life, and write them down. If you want to, you can also write it on a separate piece of paper and then burn it or destroy it in any other way you want to, so that it's really let go. Whenever you're ready, then yeah, be super mindful. Like for me, this is always a vulnerable place when I let everything go, wrote everything down onto paper. So it takes some moments to just feel into it, be with yourself. Also imagine how you want the next year to be, but that's a whole different story, that's a whole different topic, so I'm gonna make a separate video on that one, on setting your intentions and writing yourself a manifestation letter. I've also been doing that, and I've also answered all the questions this morning. So yeah, it's very, very beautiful. Thank you so much for doing this with me, and feel free to share this on social media with me. I mean, you don't have to share your answers. If you want to, you can of course do that also privately to me via DM. I would be so honored to read that you did this, and also to read your answers, or just feedback would be so appreciated. And yeah, I hope you have a really, really beautiful start into this next year. I will hit the gym now and see you maybe tomorrow in my channel.